You're here now. You made it to the quiet part of the day. Nothing else needs you right now. No messages, no noise, no decisions. This time is only for you. Let your body find a position that feels soft. Let your shoulders get heavier. Let your jaw rest. Let your breath slow down a little. In and out. In and out. You don't have to stay alert anymore. You don't have to hold yourself together for anyone. Not tonight. You are already on your way somewhere calm, somewhere warm, somewhere gentle. And I'll stay with you the whole way until you drift off. Tonight, we're taking a night train, a slow winter sleeper that crosses the far north under the glowing sky, a train that runs quietly through snow and frozen lakes, a train where the lights stay warm and the world outside stays cold. On this train, you have a private cabin, a blanket thick and heavy and comforting, a mug of something warm in your hands, and a window that looks out into the endless dark blue night, with a faint green shimmer of northern lights slowly moving. You're safe here. There's nothing you have to do except rest. Just listen and let the rhythm carry you. Breathe in, deep and slow. Breathe out, even slower. Your thoughts can wander and get softer and wander again. You're allowed to get sleepy now. You are already on board. Outside, the station is small, almost not a station at all. Just a single low building made of dark wood, half buried in snow up to the windowsills. A row of lamps glows along the platform, each one haloed with frost, breathing out tiny halos of gold into the blue night. The air is cold enough that every breath turns to a little cloud. You can see your own breathing drifting in front of you, disappearing into the dark. Above the platform, the sky is a deep midnight blue, not black, blue, like velvet. And beyond that, way up high, you can already see the first hint of pale green light, northern light, just beginning to wave. Slowly, the train sits waiting on the track. It hums quietly, not loud, not busy, just alive, like it's breathing, too. It isn't a shiny museum piece. It's a working night train that people really use. A line that runs north, across frozen forests and silent lakes, all the way to a tiny harbour town where the winter sea is almost ice. The metal sides of the train are a deep forest green. Along the windows, there's a stripe of warm gold paint, softly lit by the platform lamps. In each window, you see a glow of amber light from inside. Safe light, lamplight that promises warmth, and blankets, and quiet. When you step up, your boot touches the metal step. You feel how cold it is through the sole for a moment. And then you take the hand that's waiting for you. The attendant's glove is thick knit wool, not white silk, just real, winter warm wool. There's a tiny patch sewn on the jacket with the train line's emblem, a small lantern icon, and 3 stars above it. Welcome aboard, they say softly. Not ticket please, not hurry up, just welcome. And the way they say it sounds like, you're safe now, come inside. You follow the narrow hallway down the sleeper car, and instantly you feel the change. The air inside is warm, not hot, but warm in that winter way that melts the cold out of your hands and cheeks. You can smell pine from the wooden walls, a hint of wool blanket, and something a little sweet, maybe cocoa or cinnamon. Your footsteps don't really make sound. There's a thick runner on the floor, soft, so every step is quiet. Outside, you could hear the wind moving over snow. Inside, all you hear now is a very soft vibration from the train, a low, steady hum. It already feels like night here, like you've closed a door on the day, and the day can't get in anymore. Your cabin is waiting for you. You slide open the cabin door, and it's yours. It's small, but everything in it is exactly what your tired body wants. There's a built-in bench seat under the window, upholstered in thick, soft fabric the color of dark moss. And on top of it, a folded wool blanket, deep charcoal grey with pale cream stripes. You touch it with your fingertips. It's heavy, like the kind of blanket that says, "I'll hold you in place, so you can finally stop thinking." The walls are made of warm wood, soft brown, brushed, not polished. You can still see the grain, the little knots, the little markings that make it feel like a real place, not a brochure. There are hooks by the door for your coat and scarf, a tiny built-in shelf, a little metal kettle with steam still whispering out of its spout, 2 enamel mugs, and a small tin of cocoa powder. Someone, some kind soul who works on this train, has already left everything for you. There's also a tiny reading lamp by the window. Its shade is a warm cream color, the edges stitched in dark thread. When you switch it on, the whole cabin fills with this soft, golden kind of hush, like candlelight, but steadier. You set your bag down, you shrug your shoulders out of your coat, and you feel how your body sinks just a tiny bit more. Your spine loosens, your jaw releases, your forehead softens. You sit on the bench and let yourself lean back. The cushion gives, and you feel instantly cradled. Outside the window, snow is piled almost up to the bottom edge of the glass. The world beyond is running in slow motion. Dark silhouettes of pine trees passing by, ghost pale snowbanks, and a ribbon of green light low on the horizon. The aurora moving like slow breath across the sky. There's no rush, no pressure. No one needs anything from you. Not tonight. You pour hot water into the mug. You stir in cocoa. The spoon taps the enamel with a tiny sound. Soft, bright, reassuring. Steam curls up. You lift the mug. Breathe in. It smells like warmth, like sugar and comfort, like being 8 years old and someone saying, "You're home now." Take a sip. Slow. Feel it move down into you, spreading heat into your chest, your stomach, your hands. Breathe again, even slower this time. In and out. The train begins to move for real now. You can feel it, that low, steady sway, the little gentle rocking you didn't know you missed, the hum underneath you, that heartbeat of the rails. You hear the faintest rattle in the metal, the distant wind brushing past, the whisper of snow against the side of the carriage. It's all one sound now, one soft loop, over and over, exactly the same, like a lullaby that never stops. Your body understands it without you having to think. after a while, you decide to stretch your legs, not because you have to, but because it feels nice to walk in a place where everything is calm. You slide your door open, step into the narrow hallway, and walk toward the dining car. The lights in the corridor are low, little circles of warm gold in the ceiling. They reflect gently on the floor runner and on the smooth wood panels along the wall. As you pass one window, you catch your reflection for a second. Your face looks softer than it usually does at this hour. Not tight, not guarded, just tired in a good way, like your body is finally allowed to be honest. When you reach the dining car, you pause in the doorway. It's beautiful, not fancy in a loud way. No chandeliers, no polished silver parade, just deep wooden booths, soft cushions, small round lamps on each table, and steam curling up from bowls of soup. Someone has already set a place for you. By a window, you sit, and the seat feels deep and padded. You lean into it, and the whole booth just holds you. A member of the night crew comes by with a quiet smile. They set down a bowl in front of you. It's a thick winter soup, root vegetables, creamy potatoes, a little bit of leek, all slow cooked until it's soft and gentle. There's warm bread on a small wooden board. The crust crackles a little when you tear it, and the inside is so soft that steam escapes into the air. You take a spoon of soup. It's mild, comforting, exactly the kind of flavor that doesn't wake you up. It just settles you. Out the window, the forest slides by, dark tree trunks, white ground, green light above everything, a curtain of slow, shifting aurora, following alongside the train. In the booth across the aisle, two older travelers sit side by side instead of across from each other. They're sharing one thick blanket across both of their laps, their heads almost resting together. Their conversation is barely more than a murmur. You can't make out the words, just the feeling, the kind of tone people only use when they have known each other a long, long time. Safe, close, unrushed. Closer to the end of the car, someone is writing in a little notebook, not typing, writing, slowly, head tilted down, a pen moving in small loops. You wonder what they're writing. A travel journal, a letter they'll never send, maybe just a list of tiny moments from tonight, like green sky over frozen lake, hot soup on quiet train, hands finally warm again. You sip water, not cold, just room warm, with a thin slice of orange floating in it for softness. Everything in you keeps letting go, layer after layer, in, out. You can feel your breathing matching the train now, slow, even, gentle. When you finish eating, you feel that full, heavy calm, not sleepy sick, full. But I'm comforted, full. The kind of full that tells your nervous system, it's okay now. We're not in danger. You can rest. You thank the crew quietly. They nod back like this is normal, like taking care of you is just part of the route, and you make your way back to your cabin. The hallway is quieter now. Most cabin doors are closed. The lights above are dimmed an extra step, more amber than gold now. The whole train feels like it's whispering, moving, but whispering. Your cabin door slides open with a soft click. And there it is, your blanket already spread. The bench has been folded down into a bed, the heavy striped wool pulled up and turned down. A second smaller pillow tucked against the wall, waiting for you to curl into it. Your boots have been set neatly, side by side near the door. Your coat is hanging on the hook, still warm from your body heat. There's a small lantern left on for you near the window. The shade is low and soft, so the cabin looks like it's lit by candle, but steadier, safer. You step inside, close the door behind you, and when the latch slides into place, you feel something inside you latch, too. Like, yes, this is yours. This is closed. Nothing else can get in. You change into whatever is soft and familiar. Something that doesn't pull or pinch anywhere. Something you'd never wear out in the harsh daylight. But that feels perfect when nobody is asking anything of you. You slide under the blanket. It's weighty, in a way that makes your body instantly heavier. Your legs relax from the hips down. Your knees melt. Your ankles loosen. Your toes stop holding tension. Your arms settle where they want. Not properly, not politely, just honestly, where they want. Your cheek finds the pillow. You exhale, and the pillow is cool for just a moment, then warm, outside the window. The world is darker now. No more station lights, no more cabins in the distance, just snow, trees, and sky. The green light above the forest is brighter now, stronger, not flashing, just rolling, like a big, slow wave across the night. And in the corners of the glass, you can see tiny crystals of frost. They glow when the aurora moves over them, almost like someone traced silver ink on the window. You can hear the wind now, not storm wind, not dangerous wind, just steady winter wind moving over the body of the train. You can hear the rails, that soft clack, 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 repeating, perfectly even, predictable. Your breathing starts to follow it without effort. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, in, out. The warmth of the blanket wraps you from shoulders to ankles. The train rocks you. The sound of wind and snow is like white noise made just for this cabin. And under all of it is that quiet promise the train keeps giving you over and over. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You don't have to stay awake anymore. The night train will keep going for you. It knows the way, across frozen rivers, over old wooden bridges, past little clusters of yellow window lights in distant cabins, all the way down toward the quiet harbor town, where the water is almost ice, and the boats sleep under tarps, and the only sound in the morning is gulls and soft footsteps in snow. You don't have to steer. You don't have to plan. You don't have to be on. You are being carried. Your body is warm. Your face is warm. Your hands are warm now. The blanket is heavy. The pillow is soft. The air is dim and golden. Outside the glass, the aurora keeps moving. Slow, green, patient. The world will still be there in the morning. For now, all you need is here. Quiet rocking, soft breath, warm weight on your body. Your eyelids are already heavy. You can let them stay closed. If a thought shows up, it can drift past, like a little light on the snow outside, here for a moment, then gone. Nothing to fix tonight. You've done enough. You're allowed to rest. Let the train carry you. Let the quiet hold you. Let the warmth stay wrapped around you. You are safe here. You are safe here. You are safe here. You can sleep now.